Hey y'all. So today was supposed to be the day that I formally introduce myself to you, Dr. Stacy, and what the Audacious Truth YouTube channel is all about. It was an opportunity for me to give you a little bit of background about me, where I come from, the work that I do, and ultimately, what is this big old rigmarole around truth telling that I have attached myself to so passionately. But today, I'm not feeling it. Today, I'm a woman in mourning. I, like so many of you out there, are in a space that feels dark, heavy, and just wholeheartedly sad. And so that's where I'm choosing to meet you today, from one grieving human to another. So let's take a moment and let's connect with our bodies, shall we? How you feeling? Hmm? How are you doing? What's going on in your body? Do you feel something in your gut? When's the last time you've eaten? How's your head? Is it throbbing? What about your chest? Does it feel like something extremely heavy is just pressing down on it constantly? How are you sleeping? Are those intrusive thoughts breakdancing in your head? Yeah, I get it. Me too. I've been very intentional about how much social media and screen time that I give myself because the information out there is primarily toxic. And so I have to be careful for my own mental health of how much of that I'm consuming, knowing that I am in an active state of grief. But there's some of y'all out there that are actually asking folks to not sit in their feelings, but instead, let's go and bottle it up, put the lid on it, toss it in the back of our minds, and get right back to work. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that. Why should we? What is the purpose of me taking this profound grief and anxiety and shoving it into my bottle and screwing the lid on and throwing it in the back of my mind and jumping right back into the fray when I haven't healed from the last time I was aggrieved and the time before that and the time before that. I haven't had time to grieve because I've been too busy shoving it all in a container and screwing the lid on so that I can lace up my boots and get right back into the fight. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. No, sir. No, ma'am. I will not shove my feelings into a bottle. I will not bypass my feelings for the sake of someone else's comfort. That's just not going to happen. That is a dangerous message, particularly for people who look like me. Rather than have a safe space to feel what we feel, we are required time and time and time again to suck it up, buttercup. We got to get out there and we got to fight for what we want. That carrot is still dangling in front of us, and we're chasing it. We're doing all the work, we're doing all the things, doing everything that we can, and getting the same result. Getting our heart broken time and time and time again. Folks, we're tired. We're tired. Do you have any idea what bottling up grief and stress and anxiety for decades and decades and decades is doing to our bodies? It's slowly killing us. Stress and anxiety is the slow death. More and more of us are having stroke and heart attacks and dealing with type 2 diabetes at far younger ages than ever before. But y'all want to bypass all of that, zoom past our grief, and just get right back into the mess. For what? So hear me when I say, folks that look like me, do yourselves a favor and sit with your feelings for as long as you need to. Grieve. Be angry. Feel that betrayal that we have been given yet again. Be outraged. Feel all the feelings. Because as a human being, it's my right to. We don't have to rush in and bypass our true, authentic, real feelings just so that someone else can feel less uncomfortable. There is a huge chunk of this country who has just been dealt a very, very heavy blow. Those in my particular demographic, as a Black woman, we are especially feeling it. It's being called as the great betrayal. And it does feel like it. I've felt a lot of things in this country dealing with the atrocities that we have faced, but this is the first time that I'm absolutely feeling despair. So no, I am not going to rush and get back into the fight. No, I am not going to bottle up my feelings and throw it in the back of my subconscious and get right back in there. No, I am not going to relace up my boots to get back on the front line. No, I'm going to take my broken heart and I'm going to go into a place where I can sit and process and mourn and grieve for as long as I choose to. And I don't need anybody's permission to do so. So if you're out here feeling like I'm feeling, take this as an opportunity to finally tell yourself, you know what? I own this. I'm going to take this moment from me. And I'm not going to allow anybody else to guilt me out of feeling real, genuine feelings. So hi, I'm Dr. Stacy Pipes Joyner. Welcome to the Audacious Truth. If you choose to come back and rock with me, I welcome you. And maybe next week, when the grief is a little less potent, I might feel so inclined to do what I intended to do today, which is to give you a formal introduction to me. But today, I just wanted to meet you right where you're at, because that's where I'm at too. And hopefully, you feel seen and you feel heard and you feel validated. Don't let nobody be out here trying to tell you what to do and how to feel. This hurts. It sucks. Let's feel it, okay? My catchphrase is do yourself a favor and tell the truth. Because when you know better, you heal better. All right? Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked what I had to say, you like my vibe, I appreciate you. Please feel free to leave a comment, like my page, subscribe my page, and I will respond back. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.